Hi everyone, my name is Aisyah Medina, and today I will present about the verdict that I've been analyzed. First, I'm gonna talk about plaintiff and defendants. Ratna Rotua as plaintiff 1, Yolanda Febriana as plaintiff 2, Yosepin Artanoviana as plaintiff 3. Again, defendants, H. Haryanto as defendant 1, Hendrik Venji Sumarau as defendant 2, Musawir as defendant 3, Wahyu Wayan as defendant 4. Let's move out to evidence. The plaintiff to strengthen the premise of their lawsuit submit evidence of the letter at the trial as follows. Number 1, photocopy of resident identity, card NIC 32732048117100001, name Ratna Rotua, mark P1. Number 2, photocopy of resident ID card NIC 32732061029900001, name Yolanda Febriana, mark P2. Number 3, photocopy of resident identity card NIC 32732047110200004, name Yosepin Artanoviana, given as P3. Number 4, photocopy of death certificate quotation number 3273KM 050320180008, name Sitorus Hakim, mark P4. Number 5, photocopy of their statement date March 5, 2018, mark as P5. Number 6, photocopy of their receipt date November 21, 2014, mark with P6. Number 7, photocopy of the receipt date November 21, 2015, mark P7. Number 8, photocopy of the receipt date February 16, 2015, mark as P8. Number 9, photocopy of the receipt date May 25, 2015, mark P9. Number 10, photocopy of the receipt date March 9, 2015, mark P10. Number 11, photocopy of the receipt date June 3, 2015, mark P11. Number 12, photocopy of the receipt date June 16, 2015, mark P12. Number 13, photocopy of the receipt date June 8, 2015, mark P13. Number 14, photocopy of the receipt June 22, 2015, mark P14. Number 15, photocopy of the receipt July 2, 2015, mark P15. Number 16, photocopy of the receipt date July 8, 2015, mark Sulawesi Religion as of July 2017, mark P16. Number 17, photocopy of the receipt date July 21, 2015, mark P17. Number 18, photocopy of the receipt date August 10, 2015, mark P18. Number 19, photocopy of the receipt date August 12, 2015, mark P19. Number 20, photocopy of the receipt date August 18, 2015, mark with P20. Number 21, photocopy of the receipt date January 2, 2016, mark P21. Number 22, photocopy of the receipt date January 30, 2016, mark P22. Number 23, photocopy of the receipt date February 29, 2016, mark P23. Number 24, photocopy of the receipt date February 29, 2016, mark P24. Number 25, photocopy of the receipt date March 31, 2016, mark P25. 26, photocopy of the receipt date March 21, 2016, mark P26. Number 27, photocopy of the receipt date November 7, 2016, mark P27. Number 28, photocopy of the receipt date November 7, 2016, mark P28. Number 29, photocopy of the receipt date November 7, 2016, mark P29. Number 30, photocopy of the receipt date November 7, 2016, mark P30. Number 21, photocopy of the receipt date November 7, 2016, mark P21. Number 22, photocopy of the receipt date November 7, 2016, mark P32. Number 33, photocopy of the receipt date December 31, 2016, mark P33. Number 34, photocopy of percentage of saving and loan cooperative capital in Sulawesi region in the middle of October until November 2014, mark P34. Number 35, photocopy of regional saving and loan cooperative capital percentage Sosed Sulawesi as of October until November 2014, mark P35. Number 36, photocopy of percentage of saving and loan cooperative capital in Sulawesi region South as October 31, 2016, mark P36. And now let's talk about criminality. In the exception, considering that the plaintiff in the lawsuit letter date January 17, 2023 has stated that their father, the late Hakim Sitorus, during his lifetime was a financier on Sipakalatasa Saving and Loan Corporation in South Sulawesi. Sitaut Timautumauto Saving and Loan Corporation in North Sulawesi, Toromambo Saving and Loan Corporation in Sulawesi Southeast, and Tubu Singgani Loan Saving Cooperative Sulawesi Region, the Middle, and the plaintiff know that there has been a delivery of capital service, or what is called the remaining business income (SHU) every month from the cooperative and the plaintiff and defendants represented by the defendants. Considering that for the lawsuit in the answer, which contains the answer in the defendants, a section has denied the lawsuit and filed a relative auditory inspection, bis in idem inspection disqualification of the lawsuit, and the lawsuit error in persona, and the lawsuit is not clear or subside. Considering that because the plaintiff lawsuit has been refuted by all the defendants are in accordance with Article 163 of the HIR, the defendant as the party who postulates first must be burdened with the obligation to prove the premise of their exception. Considering that the straighten the premise of the lawsuit, the plaintiff have submitted 51 letters of evidence marked P1 until P15 who have been burned with suffocation, stabdati, and 3 witnesses each name. Number 1, Octavian Waro. Number 2, Alter Prang. And number 3, Ames Martua Purba. Considering that strengthen the argument of their rebuttal, the defendants have submit 10 letters of evidence marked with T1 until T10. And I'm gonna talk about sentencing. In exception, granting the exception of defendant 1, defendant 2, defendant 3, and defendant 4 about nebis in idem. In the main thing, number 1, declaring that the plaintiff lawsuit is equitable, and number 2, punish the plaintiff to pay all costs incurred in this case, which is estimate 2,937,000 rupiah. That's all the result that I've been analyzed. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry for the wrong pronouns. Thank you.